Back to our top story, the arrest of former gubernatorial candidate Stephen Cloobeck. The billionaire was arrested in West Hollywood on a felony warrant for allegedly intimidating a witness or victim to a crime. This is a case involving Adva Lavi, a model accused of meeting men online and then burglarizing their homes. An important point, this is his fiancée. Joining us now to sort all this out is former prosecutor and legal analyst Mary David. All right, can you please explain the charges that he is facing?
He is trying
to
prevent these victims from testifying in the case against her, where she is alleged to have stolen different items from people that she met over dating apps. These are victims who were supposed to be part of that proceeding, and what's been alleged is that through use of threats of force, that he tried to keep them from actually testifying in the case. He is facing charges of attempting to dissuade someone from participating in a judicial proceeding. There are 2 attempt counts for that for different victims, and then one, it appears that he did dissuade them from testifying. So those 3 charges, and then also for harassment of a victim sending threats.
Does it matter, we were talking off camera, if in fact this was an attempt and or if he actually dissuaded somebody?
It's interesting. This is one of the statutes where an attempt does not carry more penalties than the completed act. So by sending these threats and trying to keep someone from being part of a judicial proceeding, the courts see that as the same weight as someone who does succeed in getting someone to not testify. So regardless, he's still looking at time on all of those, and significant time.
And do we know anything about the evidence that they have against him in terms of how hard will this be to try?
Well, the kinds of evidence they're going to be looking for are text messages, voicemails, anything where he is indicating that he's making these threats. It could also be third-party witnesses who happen to see him using force or attempting to threaten the victims. The victims themselves, they can also corroborate the information. There could be surveillance footage. We don't really know if he came to their property or attempted, some sort of intimidation in that way. So it's going to be a combination of witness statements, of whatever evidence they can gather in that sense, and just the context. How many attempts did he make? That will all factor in as well.
Okay, now of course he's out tonight with a statement from his attorney that says my client is not guilty of any of these charges, and we look forward to our day in court. What do we make of that?
That is pretty standard and doesn't really tell us anything as far as what the allegations can really show. At this point, of course, his attorney is going to come out forcefully saying that he didn't do it, but that doesn't really mean anything in terms of how this will actually proceed in court.
And is this, now that he has posted bond, I think Gina Silva reported $300,000, is he a free man at this point?
Well, I'm sure there are certain restrictions around his movement and the conditions under which he's able to travel and move freely.
Very good. Legal analyst Mary David helping us to try to make sense of all this. Thank you so much.